The Hollow Knight? What? So he's not the Hollow Knight. Then who is he? I'm sorry, who is it? Okay. The Vessel is a character from the game Hollow Knight that is the epitome of a silent protagonist, wherein he makes literally zero noise the entire game. Eat your heart out, Link. The game follows the not Hollow Knight as he explores a ruined kingdom and fights off enemies with Fanta addictions for reasons that he isn't sane. According to my brother, the only things we really know about this thing is that he doesn't know who he is or why he's here. All he knows is he must kill. Speaking of my brother, this game is his favorite game, and he's put a ton of time into it, and all of this captures actually him playing, so big shout out to him. However, one of the conditions for him playing for me was that I had to brag on his behalf, so I'm going to show you this screen because all of these white dots are bosses he has beaten hitless. All of the lore I got from this game was told to me by my brother, and the more I talked to him about where Ghost gets his magical powers and how they work and what the Wanderer even is, it led me to believe that it's a freaking Blood Hunter. And do you know what Blood Hunters and the Grinch have in common? I'm not wanting to touch either of them with a 39.5-foot pole. So I'm instead going to class him as a Sorcerer Fighter multi-class. The fighter bit first because it's easiest, and that is centered on his proficiency with his nail, which is basically just a short sword. And that is literally it for fighter. The Sorcerer part of this analysis is the real meat and potatoes, with Ghost being more or less a corpse. And what I mean by that is the character Ghost is being controlled by a void thing that possessed the body after a king threw the egg he was in into the void to create a being that is able to resist and ward off the plague. And if that was confusing to you, then you are in good company because I am also super lost. The point is the playable character is a void monster that is able to use magic because of what he is, which sounds very much to me like instinctive magic, which is all I need for this class. With this quote from the player's handbook to help cement it, some sorcerers can't name the origin of their power, while others trace it to strange events in their own life. And strange is what I'd call this creature's existence. They even mention something about bloodlines, and some fans believe only descendants of the Pale King can use the magic of this game. One could argue that the Vessel is just a vessel of this void, and that it's getting its power from the void, which means a warlock. But he's definitely not getting this magic from a religion or god, nor is it from study, so no wizard class. And this is my take on the knight, but what do you guys think? What class do you think he is? Let me know in the comments, as well as who you want me to do next, and tune in next time to Out of Initiative.